humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it too, it's Bushka on Blitz, and I'm back with another weekend wonder. This is the Subs Replay Saturday, and I finally got the titles right because I'm not that bad after all. Couple of quick bits of housekeeping as the blues music chugs away in the background and we feel the love to a 4x4 beat. For some reason, Dropbox isn't working very well. I can download files from Google Drive at over a megabyte a second, no problems at all. Dropbox goes about 35 kilobytes a second, and there's been some real videos come through that I have simply not been able to get a hold of. I'm talking about people like Unkindness, Mishima, Timu Karpinen, all these kind of guys. If you are, and I mean, I've got a 7-kill Rossini coming from Mojo. I can't download from Dropbox. It just will not fix itself. Even if I save it to my own Dropbox, it's not working. So try your very best to send me files via Google Drive or some other file sharing service, but Dropbox is just not doing the business. Now, this one, first up, is Oberst_Otto, and the music is I Love You. I don't know who it's by. It's something I got from YouTube for free. Enjoy it. I sure did. Oberst is rolling in the leopard. The little leopard, the lovely little leopard. And you can see him pumping away here with the AP. Now, I think it's very interesting to look. He is running without any APCR at all there. You can see he's only got 2 rounds left already. And that's not a lot when you're on a tank that doesn't have a whole lot of pen. I believe it's about 90 millimeters. But he's doing the business at range with this thing because it works very, very well when it can pen. It's got a huge burst, massive amounts of shells are thrown at the target, and he's got fantastic camouflage. He's also got a good little mate here on his right, Crusader, or the Covenanter, who's just going to keep him company. He's decided that's enough. I'm going to roll on out. You can see running no provisions. One of the reasons I love this review from Oberst is because it is so honest. It's got such integrity for Blitz. It's got no APCR, no provisions. He probably doesn't have any premium account time. He's just doing his level best to have a little bit of fun and get a game up on channel. And he sent me so many, I thought, bugger this. I'm going to show the world what a real Blitz kid looks like. And this is exactly it. Someone that gets out there and does the business, hasn't got 2 ends of a shoehorn to rub together, but does really manage to get things done. Indeed, the Leopard one is cannibalizing the little Leopard on the red team, gets an ammo rack for his joys, and rolls forward into the Covenanter. And this Covenanter isn't as good as the other Covenanter because he's going to come second. There you go, Otto. You're on channel. You're done, mate. And look at you. Lovely 4 kills. Massive domination in a integrity-laden Leopard game. There we go. No premium time, no premium rations, no premium provisions, no APCR, and he still owns the stage. He's got a certain presence, a certain je ne sais quoi about him that allows him to just dominate despite the lack of cash. Now we're going to have a look at someone who may well be quite well known to some of you guys. This is M16. I wanted to feature a couple of videos of his last week, but I've had huge internet issues, as you've probably heard, because the whole world revolves around me. The basic internet issues have been I had 0.7 megabytes up and 0.7 megabytes down, which is not very, very good. He is in the let's just call it a Super Pershing because that's exactly what it is. I love this tank. This is an absolute Bobby Dazzler. The armor profile is incredibly trollish. It's got spaced armor on the chassis as well as on the turret, and you can see those wings there, and then the actual area above the mantlet is pennable, but it's a tough gig, and if you are using the gun depression, it is indeed a very tough gig. And he's running it in Supremacy, and have a look who he's run into. That T71 has been altogether too aggressive here. He's stopping the 59 from putting shots in anyway. There's a Dracula. He's got tank turrets. Look at him. Yeah, no, I'm going to spawn. See you guys. I'm off to spawn. Can't help you. Got to go. Keep going. Oh, hang on. I might shoot someone. If I could possibly shoot someone while staying in front of as many guns as possible and fulfilling my contractual obligations as a Dracula driver and dying in the first 30 seconds, that'd be great. So there you go, professional Drac driver there. He's gone. We've got rid of the 71, and the music is funking out like nothing else. It's like listening to George Clinton in his prime. It's just happening around here. Little Strat on the 2 and 4 pickup setting. Loving life. That Type 59 knows exactly where to go, which is away. He's going away because there are a lot of green guys up here. They've won the cap. They're looking good. But the guys on the other side of the map have not fared so well, and they're actually down a tank. So despite having a professional Dracula driver on the red team, it hasn't really gone according to plan for the good guys. Not to worry, B is still uncontested. They just need to get a couple of kills and then they are on. And 16 is Salty. Salty 16, that is how you do the business. There's a lot of chat goes on NA. They really do like to call each other names. And I think the proposed changes that I've seen bandied around in chat are going to be fantastic for everyone. Won't be any of this business going on. Now, 16 is in a fantastic tank for this. You can see he's not going to get hammered by the big HE roll from a tank like the SU-152, flying the 152mm, the small German car version. But he is in a spot of bother here because there are a lot of tanks around him. And he doesn't have a lot of tanks around him that are friendly. He's just got a lot of tanks around him that want to blow him the hell up. IS-6 Yankee Fighter is unable to capitalise, and 16 smashes the IS-3. He's got to choose the lesser of two evils, and as Bushka always says, when you're in strife and you've got nothing but bad decisions to make them quick. So he pushes up into the IS-6 and moves away from that Tiger 2, so he can't take damage from him. Now he's just got to finish off the 6, and he has the reload to do the business, and indeed manages it. Nice little angle there, just could be a game changer. Oh, and then the 152 deletes the Tiger 2, which was very, very handy indeed. And 16 just has to finish off a 632 hit point Type 59, and he's got plenty of humans left with him. So it's been an eventful time for M16 and the humans on NA. There's been deletions, there's been random Dracula drivers who just like to die really, really quickly. There's been teams collapsing on both flanks, and it's all been done in some of the finest lava camo that money can buy. It is absolutely ghetto gold, and as the Type 59 runs into a train track at the end, just in pure, unadulterated panic, we can say adieu to the tilt. That was a lovely bit of work. Tracked again, turn around, come back here. You're not going anywhere, sunshine. The 152 says negative. You can see 16's just receiving his social media. Nothing stops this kid. Unbelievable. You should go check out his YouTube channel. He's a very good driver, as you can see here. Knocks him out and is always up for a little bit of love. Now we've got one more game after this. And in fact, I was absolutely cock-a-hoop to get a hold of this game. There's a great score there. 66,000 credits to the positive. Nearly 4K. High caliber. The big golden arches. And I'm not talking about McDonald's. I'm talking about the Mastery Badge, where you get one of those if you're a little bit saucy and you do the numbers too. 1546 XP. That'll get you a Mastery Badge every day of the week. Now this is an absolutely glorious replay. This is Santo Eagle Eye in the RU-251, the typically German tank that goes like the clappers and is armoured like a Mercedes. If you threw this thing up in the air in a high wind, it would float away, gently wafting on the breeze. But it is indeed lightning quick. Another man who, like the Leopard that you saw earlier, doesn't run provisions. And I salute you, Santo, for your determination to not spend the cash. He's rolling forward here in the RU-251, and he's looking for anyone, just about anyone, that he can pump one into. Now, this is not really an ideal map for an RU-251. It's not a pretend light. It is a proper light tank. It's not like one of your Russian medium tanks. It's masquerading as light like the T-54 light. Oh, hello! Speak of the devil! T-54 lightweight. That tasted good. Now the lightweight, he hasn't moved. He's just decided to hang there for a bit. I'm not sure if the first one didn't get through or not. Santo makes sure he's readjusted camo. goes back out. Oh, yes, thank you, sir. I'll have another. And that finally gets the message through, and the lightweight says, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't be standing here. I'll just back the hell off. Now, Santo's going to move forward and take what can best be termed as an overly ambitious shot at this lurver. Highly unlikely to come off and gets its just desserts. But if you can't succeed at first, you roll round. And like many smart men have said in the past, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Oh, I love those sporting aphorisms. You can build a lot off a sporting aphorism. I know, I built a YouTube channel. The lurver pumps him for one. Lurver says, yeah, didn't feel it. Don't touch it. I'm a big, tough German tank. Don't need you. Punts through another. He said, oh, bugger. I better start paying attention to this bloke. Guess what, buddy? You're going back to the garage. A little bit late there on the old uptake. Now, Santo, he's in a light tank, so he's going to take... Oh, no, he's not. He's just going to roll forward and be remorseless in his pursuit of justice, happiness, and the RU251 way. And he's going to do that by basically driving it like a T54. He's going to be up the front in all the engagements from here on in. And this is why I absolutely adore this replay. He's going to do very well in this game, and he's not going to do it by sitting at the back, sniping, and not taking damage. He is front line and center, fighting tooth and nail with the forces of evil. He's going to get on the back of this Jagdpanther 2. Now, the Jagdpanther 2 didn't have much choice there. 2 targets is never fun. The Red Boys are pumping up the damage. They are 2 tanks to the good, but Santo Eagle Eye has a lot to say about that. You can see here, he is still not giving up, and he's taken another one. He's in an absolutely horrible position here, but he gets his 3rd kill, and he's now only a tank down. Rather than back off, nah, bugger that for a game of soldiers. Santo is in this one, as they say in the adult industry, balls deep. I don't know what that means, but apparently it's an aggressive stance. Now, Santo's going to push to the right here, that 54 lightweight, who was so kind before and gave him 2 very nice shots to start off the whole affair, is going to take another one. And thank you very much for playing. You're off to the garage too. 2 more contestants for the garage right here. Santo is not mucking around. 2 on 3. He wants the business and gets the business, but there's a lot of tanks looking at him, and this draw, look at this, the Tiger 1 will not be put off. He's coming at him. Santo is just under. Look at that. Back forward. He's like a young Jerry Rice. I think he played that NFL game. He's more like a David Campese. He's moving, he's shaking. He is a love machine. He's got another kill, 5, and then he kills him with his ass. That's the kind of man Santo is. He's on 6. He's platoon mate. He says, oh, 7. Look at this, 7. 7 kill. Hey, wake up, buddy. 7 kill. And the 54 mod 1 is going to bugger off. So he's actually going for a RAS, and it's a absolute deserved RAS. He has done nothing but go eyeball to eyeball with the enemy, and that's exactly how he's going to get this one. Straight up. He's not 300 meters away. He is pumping it. Boom! Santo Eagle Eye, you machine. Absolutely fantastic game. Huge numbers. 7 kills, 4,261 damage. High caliber. RAS. Brilliant game. Played absolutely up in the face of the enemy in a tank that you would not expect to have any success with that kind of play style. But that's what you get when you take a chance on love. I don't know. Stick around. We've got Subs Replay Sunday on tomorrow. That's going to be a gaggle of laughs. If you are sending in videos, try to send them in on Google Drive or something. Dropbox is just not behaving. As always, this is a patron-sponsored post. If you'd like to become part of the patron community, it's absolutely massive, and there's a lot of love going on. There's forums, there's Discord chat channels, there are training room events. We've got Telegram, although the training room events have been on a bit of a hiatus while we've had to deal with the internet issues, as in I can't basically play anywhere but Australia at the moment. That's just been fixed up last night. Thank God. It just came good miraculously. It was, in fact, Telstra's fault. So anyway, boys, girls, humans, hippies, earlies, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, etc., etc. Look after your families and stay safe on the battlefield.